Yo, episode 2 of the Facts and Law podcast. We got a special guest on the show today, but before we get to her, Law, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. It's a little cold out, but you know what I'm saying. I'm good, baby. We used to it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Chicago, baby.
It's pretty cold out there, you know. Chicago weather, it's crazy. Hey, I want to give a shout out, RIP.
Yeah, man.
24/8.
2 years ago today, we lost the good man Kobe and his daughter and the rest of the team. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to forget them. It's crazy, but you know, hey, I always tell people, treat every day like it's your last, because one day you're going to be right.
And I want to give another shout out to those 3 brothers down in Texas, man. Hold y'all head. The guys that beat their stepfather to death.
Bro, they played themselves, man.
they beat him to death because he was touching on
their
little sister.
9-year-old little sister.
Yeah, that was a reason.
Yeah, but they played themselves because they went back. The third, they did it. Whooped him. He took off running down the street, chased him down, whooped him again, left, came back with brass knuckles, whooped him again, put him in the trunk of the car, dropped him off in the middle of the field. I tell people, listen, you ain't getting away that first time. I'm going to beat your ass to death right then and there. You know what I'm saying? That way, look, my temporary insanity case will still hold up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not premeditated. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to beat you to death right there. Then I'm going to smoke me a blunt and wait on the police to come clean you up. Well, I guess, clean up on aisle 7. You know what I'm saying?
Freedom boys. Freedom boys.
Free the guys.
That's all I'm saying. Freedom boys.
Free the guys. What we got?
What's going on, young lady?
What's up?
Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey there, my name is Tesha. Matter of fact, braids by T, you know. I do hair.
Go ahead and
plug. You know, I do the braids, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a promoter. I promote parties.
Oh, shit.
So you know what I'm saying? Gonna have to get at me my next party.
Let's get it. I'm with all that.
Let's get into this topic, man.
What topic we talking about?
What we talking about, man?
Tell me.
What's the difference between a side chick and the other woman? Because to me, I don't know about you, but to me, it sounds the same.
Is it not the same?
Well, from a woman's perspective, a man's perspective, to me, it's 2 different ways. Because one classy and one hood. A classy way of calling me, I'm the other woman.
So you're the other woman?
We talking, we saying from a man's perspective.
Oh, my bad.
I'm not gonna say I never classified myself as a side chick or whatever. In life, people, ain't nobody in life perfect. Everybody do wrong on a daily basis. So you know what I'm saying? Getting into a situation where you might fall for somebody that's married, you might fall for somebody that's in a relationship. Sometimes you can't control where your love flow and where it ends and what puts you in situations, so don't judge me.
Okay, and I'm not
judging. I never liked it. Don't call me no side chick.
Right, I get it, but I'm just saying, what's the difference?
It's a total big difference because there's levels to it. To me, a side chick, you something I pop up on when I want something new from home. You something I pop up on at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning once I get Hennessy in me.
The other chick, the other woman?
The other woman, no. The other woman is like the woman.
And what aspect?
Because you paying bills at home, you paying bills at my house. You taking trips with her, you taking trips with me, because if you want me to be that other woman and just your other woman on the side, that's just like Africans. I have a 12-year-old. His dad, he's an African.
Oh, well, there you go. That's what it came.
In Africa, it is true. A man can have 5 wives. But it sounds good. I can have 5 wives. But if you have 5 wives, you got to buy 5 houses.
Yeah,
you got to buy 5 cars. You got to be able to take care of every one of them women the same. So to me, them are the differences. Them the side chick. Them the ones he get drunk when he ain't going off the Hennessy. He ain't thinking about that side chick. But when he leaving the club at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, he ain't had Hennessy in. You can't call me at no 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and I ain't talk to you at 1, 2 o'clock in the evening. Now that other woman, I'm getting good morning texts. What you eating, baby? What we doing, baby? You need something on the light bill? Hey, baby, my tire messed up.
So let me ask you this then. So I understand how you feel, but at what point did that become acceptable to you?
I don't even feel that I sit down and say that it's it's never planned to me in a situation. Because, okay, it started out, okay, you might do, and then a lot of times you can be dealing with a man that don't know he married, don't know he got a woman. By the time you've been and found out that, you already crossed that.
You not, but I mean, ain't it telltale signs in this type of situation?
Not at all.
No?
How come it's not?
Not at all, because I have been put in a situation that I've been in a situation. I was in a relationship for 15 years. When I got out of that 15-year relationship, from a man having kids on me, doing everything, once I was free, I ain't want another nigga. So in my head, and don't judge me.
So wait.
I'm gonna get me somebody who got somebody, because you can't have all my time. Don't get too close to me. So that benefited me better, even though it wasn't right.
But I mean,
it helped my situation, and I was okay with it.
But to me, it sounds like the 15-year relationship scars you. So now you're scared to kind of put yourself back in that situation.
No, because sometimes you got to find yourself. And because I want to find myself, I still want to get out sometimes. So I'm going to deal with you. That way, we doing what we do. In the beginning, it's no strings attached. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but...
Because if you get with a single man going to want more time than a man that got somebody.
But what if that single man is the one that's going to be like, look, we doing this the right way. He ain't going to have
But I just
on
got
you
out of a 15-year relationship.
How long ago was that? That's what I'm saying. How long is it going to take for you to put...
I'm not... We talking about something that was.
Right,
how long did it take me? I dealt with it 6-7 years. But it wasn't like I dealt... And then that's how I can tell you that it is true. You can live a double life. Because in my situation, I wasn't the type. I ain't going to ask no more of you out of than your regular schedule and what you do. It led on. I was okay with it. We did what we did, but it get to a certain point in time, and to this day, we are the best of friends. Because it started out as a friendship that ended up into it's a real relationship. He had a wife and he had a woman.
So let me ask you this though. Say for instance, a single dude come along and like, I'm married, Jeff married. What if the single dude wants to be for real and marry you?
I'm to that point in my life right now, I can go that step. When I got out of that relationship, I wasn't ready. I wanted to find me and enjoy me.
Are you sure you're going to be able to go that step? You've been enjoying your freedom for a while.
But it come to a point. 5-6 years is a long time. I feel that's what's wrong with people today. You get out of one relationship and you crush. What I'm going to get in a relationship with you for? Because I'm still crushed, so guess what? I'm game conscious on you.
Yeah, but see, you can't.
That's why you got to get to know yourself.
But
you got to go that
but getting to know yourself isn't just going to be the answer to it. You have to put yourself in a position where you heal from what happened. Because anybody that come along, they penalized for what do.
That's why I last my 5 years and enjoy life. In my situation, it was smooth. So, you know, now, it's open application. You know what I'm saying? Now, versus I'm older. You know what I'm saying? So I feel everybody, whoever, I'm dating in life.
You looking to settle down?
Yeah, one day.
What's one day though?
One day can be tomorrow. One day can be next month. One day can be next year. Whenever it happens, I'm not claiming nothing. Everything that planned to me crash. I go with the flow.
So ain't no love there. I mean, like, is it love there with that guy who got a wife or a girlfriend at the crib, or and you the other woman?
Let's get it. I was the other woman.
But I'm saying, it's love. Like, do y'all fall in love with each other?
Yeah. You human.
So you
ever heard that song? By Pebbles? You can have 2 kids and a wife. You never know where love flow and drop at.
I don't think I heard that.
How old you is, baby? Pebbles, that's from back in the day.
Your boy be big 40
and Babyface. Pebbles and Babyface.
Oh, I don't even know.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You never know. When it started out, it wasn't started out. I started out good lick, Vic. You know what I'm saying?
And then you got licked.
It wasn't even that because
that was a physical thing.
Okay, but see, that's why you got
I ain't never know lick.
To me, with the side chicks, the side chick gonna call you on Friday. The side chick wanna do this. You might can't do this Friday. That side chick gonna get angry. That side chick gonna tell on your ass.
So what's the other woman gonna do?
The other woman is chilling because it's boundaries and y'all are set with this relationship. That's why I know it can be 2 families. The lady never found out nothing. I never asked this man to do anything outside of his ordinary world.
is
You pay to play.
do you feel like does karma come into play on that, or do you don't really think so?
I feel like karma is in life, and whatever's set already in life is gonna be what it's gonna be and has gonna be. God forgive you for everything but self-murder. And that's how I look at it. People, we lie every day. We eat too much food. All that is sinning. So I tell people, don't look at me wrong, which no one never knew that I was in that situation. It wasn't broadcast. And he has been around. I looked at that. I was just in a relationship with somebody that stayed somewhere else. We might see each other 2-3 days a week. I'm going to talk to you every day. You know, when the bills due. You know, when you plan whatever. I never ask anything. I let you pay.
But you mentioned bills and stuff. Is that a must that comes with the territory?
That's why I say there's levels to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you have men, you get into relationships with men that start off, y'all just doing y'all, and feelings get involved and it get deep. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to sit over here and treat you like King Diggling, and you got a whole wife that I gotta see you travel with, I gotta see you do this, I gotta see. So yes, it ain't you paying me to be quiet.
So wait. That sounds like there's some jealousy there.
There's no jealousy there.
Well, I mean, you said if I have to see you do boom, bop, the beam, it shouldn't matter if that was the case.
And it shouldn't matter
because it's gonna happen.
Because
the way you put it is gonna happen with you regardless. Like if you see him, like if they travel, you gonna get your turn to travel, right?
If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I didn't ask you to take me nowhere, but I'm just saying a lot of women can't deal with that. They can't, which never been in situations that we ain't been in the same place. I don't know her, she don't know me. We from different crowds. You know what I'm saying?
So in your situation, I don't want to say your situation, but in this journey of, having that type of experience, has it ever came to your doorstep where it was an issue? Was somebody calling you? Or
no.
Never?
No. That's where it goes where, you know what I'm saying? My situation, I grew up with this person. You know what I'm saying? From a shorty. So I love you anyway as a person. And I'm the type of female that if I'm enjoying you, I'm enjoying the lifestyle that you're giving me and we having. Just because you make me mad, what I'm going to get out of calling your wife?
No. I'm not saying you calling. I'm talking about somebody hitting you up. You know what I'm saying? Or it coming to your doorstep.
No, that's why you know what I'm saying? No, never. Ever.
Now,
by me being by us being from a hood, you know what I'm saying? You got people speculations. Bitch, I got plenty of niggas that smile at me. I got plenty of niggas that hug me. And I'm a popular chick. You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna pinpoint because he might have stood right here 5 minutes more than what he stood? He might have bought 2 drinks and he ain't buy none. So how you gonna say I'm with him?
So they can't prove it, huh?
Nah. And then to me, I ain't gonna even say that it's an embarrassment. It was nothing that I was proud of. I see a lot of chicks that brag about it. What you bragging about?
And that's what I'm saying. You're an attractive woman. You don't think that you could just have your own and not have to deal with that?
A woman can get a man when she can't get nothing else in life.
I mean, look. Like I said, but I'm asking about one that's just yours.
And that's why I was telling you that when my situation did happen, it was after a long-term relationship. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Which you family. So it was a long-term. I did what I did, but no one on the outside knew what they knew. I'm enjoying my life. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm to a point. I'm 42 years old, 3 kids, 2 grandkids. I'm a hustler. I get money. I live life. I'm not getting no younger. I'm getting older. So of course you get to a point in time where, okay, now I'm ready for that.
Right.
That.
So
man.
So being 42, you know what I'm saying, in 20 years, what do you see yourself? Like, do you see yourself married? Like,
no.
You don't see yourself married in 20 years?
You ain't never get married?
You just said that you cool.
I said a companion. I ain't never said a husband.
Oh,
Because me, like I know you as a husband. I know you as a husband. Y'all some good guys. But I know, when I say the husbands is the new, like, it seems like a nigga getting married, like.
See, I'm telling
that's the thing. Me being a female, hell, half of the bitches I know, shit. Yeah, that's my nigga, and she ain't got a wife. They more out here vultures than single men are. You know, so if he ain't got that golden Jordan that Jordan never made, bringing it and putting it on my feet,
for me,
I don't know.
I feel like it sounds like to me that's
what it sounds.
I want to say pain talking from, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's experience. Take it from experience, because I never went through pain with it. I ain't never said that ain't any woman. I know married people that get lonely.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I ain't never saying that my journey just been, oh, it's peaches and cream. I ain't deal with a man. You know, within, not that he made me feel that way. Within me being the woman that I am, when I had a man my whole life. Yeah, sometimes the bed get empty. Should I go through it and fucking throw that pillow right there? Back to reality. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I went through that stage and all that.
Just
to be built.
Just the pillow right there?
Yeah, throw that pillow right there.
That's it. It's pillow, huh?
Throw that
I'm
pillow.
hearing about these toys out here.
Hell, still can't sit up on my booty shit.
You know. That's...
So yeah, so everybody got they way of looking at it. You know, I've been through it. And guess what? I enjoyed the fucking ride. And when the ride wasn't over because of him. The ride was over due to me. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me this. What was the worst part about the ride?
That he was married. Because idea of a man, that's a nigga for me. But it was a fairy tale. You know what I'm saying? It was too good to be true. My whole situation was too good to be true. Like you wouldn't have never in a million years thought that this man was married.
So you didn't know that. You didn't know that going into that situation.
Yeah.
You knew he was married.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I knew it. Like I told you, like I said, don't judge me. After me coming out of my relationship, I was too game conscious. So in my head, I'm gonna do what make me happy.
You was the one getting over.
Yeah.
You wasn't getting.
And that's what I know. So
you was getting
yeah.
over.
So I was more comfortable because my guards were still up. So if I deal with you, you ain't cheating on me. You cheating on her. You know what I'm saying? And that was my outlook of it.
And how long that last?
6 years.
And it stopped. Why?
It stopped because I think about the come.
Okay.
Because I look at it like it took me to this year, like, you know, it's 2022. I ain't dyeing my hair red. I'm on a whole nother thing. I'm giving. They flood me like it's lines, bro. Like it's lines. You know, and my line been with the lock on the gate for a long time. I opened that gate. But at first I'm like, no, I ain't fuck that shit. I'm gonna keep doing this because I did this for so long. I'm scared to get my own nigga.
So wait, and that's what I was saying. That's where it came from. It sounds like it came from you being hurt and being afraid. So now you was kind of putting that back on them. You know what I'm saying? So to put your guard up. You know what I'm saying? In order to put your guard up, your fail safe was, I don't care. He ain't my man. He ain't cheating on me. You know what I'm saying? That's that fail safe, which, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it might feel good at the time, but was you happy about it? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day?
Actually, I was. It took for 4-5 years to come down. Like, I'm gonna tell you what it took for. Okay, like I travel. I've been traveling a lot. You know, like I might have a cousin's couple thing over there.
I get you.
You know.
You want to do
I'm
it
that
too,
bitch.
but,
you know what I'm saying? But I can't go. Me and him can't go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now I gotta rent a nigga.
You depriving yourself.
And he running his mouth. I really don't want to rent him, but you know I gotta go there. And we gotta go get
rentanigga.com.
So I gotta rent a nigga, you know, for free, and we gotta go to the point like, bitch, you forget who you is. Like, get on your shit, get on your game, and that's when it starts to seem like I'm a little scared.
Because you know it is.
Because karma a month. But till I look at it like this, life is life, and I deserve somebody good. You know what I'm saying? It gradually, till now we the best, you know, he was a good friend then to
y'all just friends now?
Yeah.
You don't try to like come slide on by that pillow in now and then?
You don't throw it in there, but if I offer the pillow, you know, they gonna take the pillow.
Right. Gang.
But he loved me enough to let me go, cause he know I deserve that. You know what I'm saying? And of course,
so yeah, I was gonna ask, how did he take that when, like, what do you think? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How did that go when you decided to let him know, all right, this ain't that, or when did y'all decide that's that?
I just got to throwing it out there, getting it fresh in your memory.
Like what? Give me an example. Like, how did that go? I'm curious to hear how that sound when you like telling this dude.
I can't even really just like say the.
It was gradual over time.
Yeah.
You ain't say, nigga, I'm sick of this shit.
No, because I really wasn't sick of it.
So what made you stop it?
Cause all good things gotta come to an end in a day, and like I told you, now I'm to that point that I ain't live life. I did a lot of things that I couldn't do when I was in a relationship. I did everything to now I'm building in life. I don't want to build alone. You know what I'm saying? So now I done put them guards. They ain't all the way back, but they open enough where I can date. I can, you know what I'm saying, enjoy. You gotta date. I can't get no nigga staying at home braiding all day. Shit, I gotta let somebody in, take it out to get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm at that open stage of my life right now.
So let me ask you this, and this is the conversation I was having with some of my family earlier today. You putting yourself in a position to find you that, you know, that person. What are you doing to actively, you know what I'm saying, get out there and put yourself in front of the type of people that you're looking for? That's what I'm saying. So one thing, shout out the boy Kevin Samuels, one thing he always say is, right now women are lazy as daters. You know what I'm saying? They not really, they claim they want this, that, and the other, but what are y'all doing to actually go out there and get it? You know what I'm saying?
Tell me what I'm supposed to do to go out there and
Well, it's definitely certain places that you go, it's the rooms that you put yourself in. It's just like networking. If you have to, what they say, dating with a purpose. You know what I'm saying?
I'll look at before I meet a man in a club, a man in a church, I'd rather meet him in Walgreens. I'd rather meet him in a line getting a bread and milk.
Yeah, but those are chance encounters. You have to actively put yourself in situations where the people you're around, that's what they're looking for. Networking events, social events, you know what I'm saying? Not just parties and clubs, because that's a certain type of
I don't want
energy.
a man from no party.
That's what I'm saying. That's a certain type of energy that you get. Places like, you know what I mean, just like I said, networking events, you do a lot of different shit. You're an entrepreneur. Those type of events, that's what's going to put you in a room of like-minded individuals, where you may find that person that's on that same shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do you think you actively can do to kind of put yourself in that, to kind of get, because, you know, regardless of if you're happy doing it or not, it does still have a negative stereotype or a connotation to it. And, you know, like you said, the karma does start to, you know what I'm saying, creep in on you. What do you think you should do to kind of try and change that guard and put yourself in situations to, you know, get what you want and what you deserve?
Yeah, you gave me some ideas, but hey, it's just gonna have to go with the flow, cause
nope, you can't go with the flow. Is a cop out. I tell you,
it's not even,
listen. It's one of those things. Go with the flow. It's like, fuck it. It's whatever gonna happen. No, you have to actively put yourself in situations of what you want. It's just like anything else. If motherfucker want to go get this money, you die hard about it. You have to focus and turn your attention towards doing it. It's with anything else. Motherfucker want a pair of shoes. I need to hit these motherfuckers up and make sure I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna have 4 or 5 people goddamn it on sneakers out, making sure I can get them. And if they can't, I gotta hook up. And if
the plug.
End of the day, I have to go to some shit and pay extra. I'm gonna do it if I want those. You gonna take those steps to kind of
that is true.
You don't want it.
And I can't even say that. It ain't that I don't want it, and I ain't begging for it. I'm patient.
You still scared?
No, it's not. I'm patient. And then real talk.
I think she's still scared.
My life is so busy.
Listen.
Involved in my kids and my grandkids, and I have a daily routine. Like, I pop out, but I'm not everybody think I'm just a pop out. Nah. You know?
I see you online, you be at the crib working and cooking like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Kids, that's my life, and I pop out when I can.
That's what I'm saying. So you have to put some time away for yourself, because we're not getting no younger. And it gets harder the older you are. So if that's something that you actively want, I would say put yourself in those positions to go find that. And put those boundaries up. Don't fall into those same. So when I go there,
what I'm going to say?
Shit,
somebody might approach
somebody
you.
gonna approach you. What do you mean?
I don't approach nobody.
That's the thing. But hold on. I ain't gonna say that either. Sometimes you gotta get off that high horse, and if you see something that you want, listen. You don't gotta approach them, but you can make it very clear to a nigga that you're into him or you're interested. You know what I'm saying? But
No.
You ain't in niggas' DMs?
Hell no. I don't even read the DMs that they send me.
Listen, but see, that's the thing, though. That's something that, honestly,
I would never date
that's
nobody
the
off of
issue.
social media.
But you can't say that.
That's like me going to Black Meat Mingles, whatever
No,
the
it's
hell
not.
yes it is.
Listen.
You don't know who
I was-
behind that picture
listen.
that's talking to you.
Listen. All I'm saying, it's meet people. Dating people and meeting people is different. We out?
Nah.
Oh. Dating people and meeting people is different. You know what I'm saying? It's all, for me, it's all about networking. I meet people all the time just to network business wise. Because I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's, you have to go after what you're looking for. You women, I want to tell y'all, stop with the man's just supposed to come to me all the time. Because you might miss your boat. Like, it might be somebody that
It
didn't
ain't
even
even
realize.
that. That's just that I don't like rejection. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stop
Okay.
being scared. Like, listen, it's part of it. You know what I'm saying? And a real man ain't gonna really even reject you anyway. You might not. If he not giving you that vibe back, you might not like him more anyway. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself in a position that you haven't been in. You have to change what you were doing to get different results. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I always feel. If you want different results, change what you were doing. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. You know what I'm saying? So shit, you know.
Okay.
J. Kill, you got a little input on this?
Look.
Hold on, hang
So
on.
I've been hearing this
Yeah.
go down. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you want to sit right here?
Hold on, we're gonna bring in the boy J. Kill.
Give me a shot. All right, check it out.
Welcome back.
What's up, y'all? Here we go again. All right, look. So, if I sort of side with you on what you're saying, like as far as like putting yourself out there, as opposed to like going with the flow. Now, if you doing what you're supposed to do, the people that you're supposed to meet is going to come into your life.
Nope.
Yes, they are. Bro. And I'm living proof of that.
But see, but that's also you putting it in fate's hands. That's a cop out. You have to be aggressive with what you want. You know what I'm saying?
And if you mean to get it, if you mean
I mean,
exactly, a lot of people aren't
mean,
as ambitious.
You can be ambitiously.
You could be passively ambitious as well.
That's the word.
You're not going to turn it down if it comes to your attention.
But you have to put yourself in these positions.
Remember, you don't want to come off as like, I don't know, I wouldn't say thirsty.
But
it's sort of like that. You know, if you a go-getter going to get it, you know.
So as men, let me ask you this. As men, right?
Okay.
Having a woman approach you, how does that make you feel?
That's one of the best feelings in the world.
Right? I mean, how does that make you feel?
Right? Have you ever looked at a woman derogatory if she approached you?
Not at all.
That's what I'm saying. That already puts a feather in her cap.
But I think we be thinking as like a woman would think. Like a woman would think if she, like her friend, like say for instance, if she was with her buddies and she go get at another dude, her buddies probably gonna be like, hey, why she thirsty?
Look, and that's the thing.
Hey.
And that's why when women be in these crews like that, they keep each other single. Stop worrying about
that's very true.
You gotta stop worrying about what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? When it's time to lay down in that bed at night, you know what I'm saying? All y'all gonna be lonely in y'all own shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. You have to put yourself in positions that you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. How many have y'all heard that? You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And that's how you succeed. That's
when it comes to your life and like your happiness.
That's the main way to do it.
I don't think you should just go for it when it comes to that.
You should be scared.
Because there's certain things you should.
I ain't gonna say scared about it. You should
be
apprehensive.
I'm like my grandma. I'm waiting on God to send me my.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
they wouldn't have said good things come to those who wait.
Hey, what my boy
for
say?
no reason. You know
buy a dog, die alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen. I'm telling you, you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Do things that
in certain situations.
Do things that you haven't done before. You know what I'm saying?
Go to certain situations.
Go to a bar by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the
that's
bar.
not,
that's something I never.
Right, that's
saying,
an unwise thing to do.
No, it's
honestly.
not. Listen.
If you do that, you supposed to go to public settings at least with one other person.
No,
you
bro.
know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like you're disregarding safety. It's a safety issue.
No, I'm talking about a well lit place. Like, come on, man. Women go places you can go sit at a bar by yourself. You put on some nice perfume. You sit there. You know what I'm saying? Get you something to eat, a drink.
In this day and age, we're not in the 60s no more.
Bro,
you probably could do that back then. Now you can't really do that stuff.
Bro, you missing the point. I'm saying a nice spot. We're not talking about going to, in a trap. I'm talking about.
It's not the same day and age as what you're talking about, bro.
Women weren't doing that in the 60s. I'm talking about right now.
They weren't.
Putting yourself in a position that you haven't been in before. If you know it's a place where gentlemen are, where upscale men are. If you're looking for a certain type of man, you need to put yourself in those places. Get dressed up, look fly. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, buy yourself a drink. You see a nigga be like, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?" He gonna be like, "What the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? And sit there and start a conversation. That's how you get yourself in rooms that you haven't been in.
That works for some people. That's not going to work for everybody.
See, it's not about everybody.
You're saying what worked for you, or what worked for you.
No, I'm not the one doing that. I'm talking about.
If you're that kind of person, then you're going to do that. But if you're not, you're going to have a different approach.
Listen, if you're not, listen, if you're not that kind of person, that's why you haven't gotten the results that you want. You have to do things that you haven't done before.
That's the same thing as saying my success is different from your success. What you may want in life is different from what I may want.
I'm
you
saying
can't say
your approach is different from my approach.
We were born different ways.
And see, I go about a...
That's what I'm saying.
If you give me that eye contact or however, it got to be some type of eye contact.
Exactly.
Right. And you know me, I'm a people's person. I might throw and talk, but that don't mean, hey, what's your number? I ain't never asked
you. That's the thing. You don't have to do that.
But I mean, that's what you mean, though.
No, I mean putting yourself in positions that you haven't been in before. Asking, I like you fly today. Can I buy you a drink? That'll go a long way. You feel me? That'll go a long way. And you ain't gonna have to ask him nothing. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? If she's sitting at the bar, somebody's gonna approach her.
What you think about that?
I don't think nothing wrong with it. I just don't think that line for me, though.
You say it how you want to say it. You know what I'm saying? Ask him what you drinking.
If I want a bottle, you want some white bottle.
Well, see, what I'm saying? Like,
I got 3 sisters, bro. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure that whenever the mother and daughter have a talk, they not saying, you know, buy a nigga a drink. You know what I'm saying? They're not
that's
saying.
That's the thing. We can't worry about what other women are telling women. I'm talking about. Hold on. What was my first question about it? What was my first question? Fellas.
Do you feel
how do you feel when a woman approaches you? It's all about, you've got to stop thinking like how women think. Think about what men want. You know what I'm saying? How they want to be.
I'm not the one to think, because I'm surrounded around nothing but men. Mm-hmm. So by me being surrounded around nothing but men, I learn from all the men that I'm around. Mm-hmm. Just like I'm the come-to to get my opinion on a lot of situations, I go to my brothers. That's what I got them for.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess that's a good way to gauge it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're trying to get like a new job or something, you're going to surround yourself around people who do that kind of job to learn what you can to, you know, apply. But like I said, it only works for like certain situations. In dating, women are brought up a way to do things, and men are the same way.
And look, like, that's why
would you feel some kind of way if a woman proposed to you as opposed to you doing it to her?
I wouldn't want no to propose.
Well, my thing is,
hold
on. It's hard for me to put myself in that mindset.
30 years ago.
But see, that's the thing. It's hard for me to put myself in that mindset because we're not talking about getting like, that's different. Yeah. Once you're already in a relationship,
about dating, right?
No, once you're already in a relationship, it's a different dynamic. I'm talking about trying to get to a spot where you haven't been before. If you're looking for certain things and you want to change the situation, you can't do what you've always been doing because you're gonna get the same results.
I hear what you're saying.
So you have to see something different, do something different, try something different. You know what I'm saying? You have to put yourself in a situation where you may just happen to be uncomfortable, but you may get yourself good out of it. And guess what? The worst thing
I've seen that happen. I've seen a couple get married. They've been married for like 3 years. They met on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, they're no longer together. You know, but I guess and both. Because most of these things, they don't work out.
Bro, here we go again. Negative. Come on, negative.
It's not even negative. It's just, look, I'm saying, all right, look. Y'all want to not,
you go into situations.
Bro, you go in looking for the negative.
No, it's not even negative.
But I'm going to tell you the truth. In my situations, I think about worse before I think about it.
I don't.
I put myself in both of them situations.
You can't be like, you know, punch drunk. You know what I'm saying? You have to, bring some levity to the situation.
You have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's how you succeed. And you apply that to everything. I don't really want to do this, but you got to do it. I don't really feel like it, but if you do it, you know what I'm saying? You get that grind. Damn, I've been working for 16 hours straight. But what you gonna get out of it? You know what I'm saying? Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You can't just do what's safe. If you do what you feel like is safe to you, and I mean physical harm, but like, you know, in your own skin like that, you're going to put yourself in the same shit boat that you've been in. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I just feel, you know what I'm saying? That's something that I'm telling you, I had this conversation before coming here with my with family members. You know what I'm saying?
That's because you was listening to The Godfather.
I was. I mean,
So
not
The Godfather,
today, but
Who was the Godfather?
Kevin
Kevin
Sanders.
Sanders. If The Godfather was to hear her speak, because she ain't.
I'm not looking. I'm
for a
open
man.
now.
Right.
I wasn't open at
Like
first.
them women be like,
What do I need to do
What
to
I
put
need to
myself
do
in a
to-
situation?
Right.
so
where
how
I'm
old
like
are
this?
you?
That's what the first question you're gonna ask.
How much you weigh?
No, that ain't the first question.
Wait,
You
what
like,
do
are you
you-
married? You got any kids? You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? But that's only if they are. He don't ask that to everybody. That's when they. Oh, I'm a this. I'm a
Yeah,
that.
he
You know what
started
I'm
up with
saying?
it, then it gets to
When they, it depends on how they address the
We good.
conversation. If they going into this, oh, I'm a team, I'm a this, I'm a that, and I want, you know what I'm saying? I
That
deserve
means-
You
all
already
this.
know.
That means no.
You know what I'm saying? I deserve all this.
all of them.
Then he,
all of them say they.
But that means
they been getting a
no.
whole lot better though. They ain't have to chop a motherfucking head off.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
it's
always
'cause they catching
bring
on
it
out
back
there.
to the
Man,
women.
better.
Is
The
there
baddest woman
a
get
difference
cheated
between
on.
all the women that he talked to? Or
But it's people,
it's
just
always
women call
one?
in. No, women
Oh,
call
oh,
into his show.
yeah.
Yeah,
It'd
women
be like
call.
a-
Hey, look, I just
Mhm.
appreciate the brother because I feel like and I told my people this earlier. He say the shit that if I say it to y'all, it's gonna be World War III.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
He's saying that shit. I tell, hey, y'all need to watch that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because I want the things that I want what y'all want for y'allself. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be married. I want y'all to, you know what I'm saying, have kids and this, that, and the other. But if you know what I'm saying, are we recording?
Yeah.
I feel in life as a young girl, that's every woman's dream to have kids and have a husband. But I just don't think that marriage for everybody.
It's not.
I mean,
I don't
And I
think
just
it's
feel
for
that
everybody.
I'm
Some
one of
people
them
are-
women
And I
that
know
marriage
there's a
isn't
lot.
for.
There's
Yeah,
a
and
lot
I
more
understand
women
that.
that's not
And not
really into like marriage anymore.
And it takes me
But
back
that's
to
the same thing as it was, you know, when our grandparents and stuff.
No,
were
you
coming up. It
can't
ain't the
really
same thing.
say
No, it's
that
not the
either
same.
because it takes me back to when I was around 15, 16, coming up to being an adult. I'm looking at all my aunties getting their early 40s. From my grandma to my aunt, my great aunties, my aunts. Everybody turned abstinence. No man, no nothing. And they deal with that. They turn me into God. God is they man. I used to sit
And
back
that's
and
what I'm
like,
saying.
what
Yeah,
the
that's
hell
that's
is
stripped
wrong?
out though.
But
But
guess
see,
what?
and that's the issue.
I'm 42 now.
And you,
Now I see. You been and went through so much with men.
Mhm.
It gets beyond game conscious to you. Especially when you're a go-getter. You get your own money, you work hard. Hey, you don't want that problem no more. And I got several aunties.
I feel like,
Granny and everything. All of them got to their 40s and gave up on me.
and the reason I think that happens is because women at a certain age, not age, I say certain time frame, let's say 70s, 80s,
Right.
this feminist movement shit came.
Yeah.
It started pushing. You don't hear no other woman on earth say, I'm independent. I don't need no man. But black women are the only ones that say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they've been. Black men have been pushed out of the home. You know what I'm saying? By the government, by feminist movements. You know what I'm saying? So y'all think it's a badge of honor to say, I get my own money. Fuck that.
Yeah.
We are people that are supposed to be social. We are here to grow together, to raise families. The best way to keep black people ahead is to get with a black man, have black babies, raise black families.
You
And
absolutely
I
right.
also
agree.
believe, I
You know what I'm
believe
saying?
that,
But the thing
at
is, hold on, we are brainwashed. You feel comfortable with it because that's what you've seen for the past however many years. So instead of you saying, you know what, I don't want that.
But I can't
and
say that because I was raised in a home. I was raised in a hospital.
I'm talking about the auntie.
Mother and
Yeah.
But I'm
father.
talking about
Yeah, husband, wife, the sit at the table and eat dinner. Fridays we had certain, we traveled. I lived that life, but I see it's like having the best of both. I seen it all till out of all of them situations, a little bit of it is me.
And I think what it is it's easier to say fuck it and be alone. Marriage is hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Being in a relationship forever is hard as fuck.
It's hard
It's
to be in
easier-
a relationship with somebody y'all done fell out of love though. Even
But,
not
bro,
even past
it-
like
that's-
marriage. We talking about like dating. You know
I mean,
what I'm saying?
but I mean, it wasn't.
I just
ready.
think
You know what I'm
everything
saying?
get old. I think it in a relationship turns
Hey.
every relationship, marriage turns into a companionship. You don't want to die alone.
Right.
And
Right.
that's-
You're
the point.
not
We're
gonna
not
tell me the
supposed to die
flame
alone.
you had in the beginning. You got that same
It's-
flame 20
that's
years
not-
later.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
not.
It's not
to me,
there.
But
Yeah.
that's not what it's about. It ain't gonna all be peaches and fucking
Yes,
rainbows.
that's why it turned into a
You know what I'm
companionship.
saying?
And he started living in that room. You started living in
Nah.
this room.
Even
Y'all
no, No, but I'm
but
dead
y'all
ass.
still
My
happy.
grandparents,
I know.
my grandparents, they still love each other.
Time out. I know I'm fresh to this.
Wait, fresh to
Fresh
what,
to
bro?
death.
Fresh to what?
Fresh.
Marriage.
How fresh?
To this
How
marriage
fresh?
shit.
What's today's date? No, right? You know what I'm saying? You know
I know I'm fresh, man, and you know what I'm saying, but I just can't see my future of me sleeping in this room.
bro.
Well, you might not be
my
that
great
great.
grandma and my great grandfather did,
But listen,
and
but that's
they
not-
both are passed. My grandmother and my
What
grandfather,
age?
they
What age?
Oh man, we talking big mama, big daddy age. That's
It's
what
okay.
I'm
I
saying.
think that's. But y'all gotta look at it.
I feel like that's different.
Early
Listen,
90s.
I've been, look, I'm gonna tell you.
But my
from point of
grandparents,
view.
my grandparents, they are younger than that. You know, my grandmother, she's 73, and my grandfather's like maybe like 2 years older. But they sleep in separate rooms now. But they in
But
love
listen,
with each other, still
It's
play
not-
around
bro,
with each
it's-
other and all of
listen,
that.
Here's my thing. From my point of view, me and my wife been together for 24 years or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Married for it'll be 10 this year. You dig what I'm saying? It ain't for me. It's not about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I fall asleep downstairs in the cave all the time and go get in the bed at 2, 3 in the morning.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't really about that. You know, I can sleep in this room because I know motherfucker ain't going nowhere. We are here. We in this shit.
But
This
y'all
is-
got each other back.
This is
though.
it.
You know
This
I'm
is
saying?
what it is. This is life. We goddamn it raise these kids. We make their life as best as it can be. We get this money together and we grind. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about like shit. If I want to go get some pussy, I'm gonna go get in the bed. You feel me? Like you know what I'm saying?
And
Like
that's good.
That
that's
shit don't have
I
nothing
wouldn't
to
say
do
that's
with it. To
idyllic,
me,
but that
like-
seems like a good companionship. You know what I'm saying?
And
Y'all
that's
best
why I
friends.
feel
and
relationships
y'all-
and
but
marriage.
y'all-
Hold on,
but
I
y'all
will say,
knew-
hold on. I will say this. I hate the term when people say I married my best friend. That's some bullshit. I don't need my wife to be my best friend.
Were y'all friends before y'all
No,
got together?
No, she was my woman. You know what I'm
Woman.
saying?
Well, I
I
mean,
pulled her
y'all-
in
I
high
mean,
school,
well, then let's-
and she was my woman
all right,
from day
well,
one. Hold on. Let me
Forget the
finish.
word term friend.
Listen. No, I said best friends. That's different.
Well, best
I
friends.
don't
Can you
want.
give me some wine?
Listen. My wife don't need to be my best friend. You know what my best friend gonna do? He gonna drink with me. We gonna stay out. We gonna
Right,
smoke
yeah.
all that shit. I need my wife to be like, all right, the balance. You feel me? Where you at?
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to sit here and smoke blunt for blunt with me. I don't need you to help me finish this bottle. I need you to be like, all right, you good? You know what I'm saying? Be what I'm not. You dig what I'm saying? Be the shit that I'm not.
That ain't sweet.
I don't. No, that's
So-
dry, baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I'm just saying,
You thought it
be
was
the
sweet.
yin to my yang. You
Right.
dig what I'm saying? I don't need you to be my best friend. I don't want you to. I don't want to be your best
I
friend.
want my man to be my best friend.
All right,
It's
yeah.
just not the thing.
you
is,
can have one
you
of my
look
best
up on
friends.
definitions of friend.
What do you mean?
He
That's-
looks at
I'm talking about
friend
when
is
people
different
say-
than best friend is different to you.
Yeah,
than best friend
I
would be
don't-
different
okay,
to me.
so
I
what
feel
does
my
best
companion
friend
could
mean?
be
My wife is-
somebody who would do all the things that you said. You
My
know,
wife
but
is-
she's the opposite sex, and it's my girl.
Look,
You
my
know,
wife
but
is
we
more
can
than
kick
a best
it. You know,
friend. It's not about that. You know what I'm saying? I need my best friend. I'm
like I
not sitting
said,
here with my
your
best friend.
definition of
You know
best
what I'm
friend
saying?
is
Like,
what you don't
I don't
want to
need-
be called. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
no, it's just the term. For me, I have friends. I have best friends. You
Right.
dig what I'm saying?
The term is different for
it's
you
very
than it
different.
is for me.
It's a different ball game. I don't want to be her best friend.
Right.
I don't, because your best friend, y'all talk about all kind of shit. I don't want my wife to have to. Look, real talk. Don't tell me about the 4-5 niggas at work that's always in your goddamn face because I'm your best friend.
Right.
Because I'm pissed off and looking
But
at you.
every
But I
best
mean,
friend
best
talk. I
friend-
got a best
exactly.
friend I shop with. I got a
Exactly.
best
You
friend
got
I
different
travel
best
with.
friends
I got a
for
best
every
friend you can't
situation.
tell her shit because she telling everybody.
See,
See,
I don't.
everybody play a part.
Yeah.
See, I don't. I have
You
friends.
would rather
I'm talking
her
about
keep
a best
her-
friend. I have best
You know,
friends
certain
that,
things you don't want to deal with, and certain things she
It's
wouldn't
just-
want to deal with from you.
It's just because it's no place for that. That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? I don't need her to be my best friend. I need you to be my wife. You dig what I'm saying? It's a different ball.
Now, what's the
game.
definition of wife to you?
My wife is shit, everything that I'm not. You dig what I'm saying? I need my wife to be my helpmate. I need you to be shit. Doing the shit that I don't want to do. You dig what I'm saying? Making sure that you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do all the shit that you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Do everything that I don't, and I'm gonna do everything.
See, I
you
look
don't.
at the word wife.
Yeah, but you ain't married, bro.
Right,
You feel
but
me? That's what I'm
I ain't
saying.
married for,
That's what I'm
for
saying.
choices.
That-
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
But
just
I feel
saying-
that
What's your choices, bro?
my choices.
Why you not married?
Uh,
Are you in a relationship?
no, not anymore. I was
Single to mingle?
single to mingle. You know.
So what?
But
happened,
honestly,
what happened within that relationship?
well, we grew apart. We grew like
We running hot.
things happens where it's like you're not the same person. You change, you know, and the people that you change into are no longer compatible, you know, in that kind of way. But I mean, in other ways, we cool as fuck. We've been cooler than we ever were before. But as romantically, there's some things that I like that she don't, and there's some that she don't, you know, vice versa. So if there's certain things I feel that should trump a regular relationship if you want to take it into marriage, and you can't be in a relationship with somebody that you only like maybe like half compatible with, and then because you can't force the compatibility. You can't. And compatible means being the opposite to me.
No, what I'm saying,
like this.
Compatible. My thing is, they expect that shit to be perfect. Right? They expect everything.
Hold on. Don't let me finish with that because perfect is one thing, but perfect for you is something different.
I said people. You know what I'm saying? Let me get it out. What I'm saying is, people expect it to be all sunshine and rainbows. In a conversation I was having earlier, somebody said to me, "Oh, I know people that's married and they act like they don't want to be married sometimes." Cause that's fucking real. That's life. Normal. You get annoyed with people.
You get annoyed with friends.
But that's
like 4-5 minutes
before we So
damn.
So you know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where you have to know. That's why I say it's hard as fuck, but it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Just keep grinding. Stick with that shit. If my wife get on my goddamn nerve, I might not talk to her for 1 or 2 days. But we ain't got no.
I can't do that.
Keep living.
It depends on the dynamics of the relationship.
Listen.
You 2 weeks in.
I know. Yeah, I know I'm early, but like any relationship I've ever been in, dude, like I don't think I could go with like not talking. Like when it's something that happens, like let's talk about this.
I'm talking about. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
You said what?
But if I got it, listen. Give me the silent treatment if you want to. I'm gonna be cool. Shit, I'm gonna watch the TV.
Exactly. That is an advantage.
Alright. You'll be over it eventually. Because you know why? I know you ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. You'll get over it, and it's vice versa. It works like that. You
gotta have that dynamic in the first place, though, in order for y'all to have that kind of patience with each other. And
bro,
stuff. If y'all ain't
24 years deep,
right?
You feel
me?
Come on,
exactly.
Y'all
so
we went through a lot of that bullshit already, and not knowing where it is and where we stand with each other and what the fuck the case is.
Right.
So at this point, it's gotten a lot easier. It's still hard as fuck, but it's gotten easier because I know what I'm dealing with. Mm-hmm. We can argue, talk about the same shit we probably argued about 25 times. But at the end of the day, what the fuck we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? We got these 4 kids we gonna get them to keep raising, giving them the best life possible, you know what I'm saying? Getting this money, building this empire, and keep it moving.
Alright.
So I think we
was just gonna close out, man. I think I learned a lot.
I learned a lot too.
Hey, shout out your Tesha, shout out your Facebook, Instagram.
People gonna want to follow you.
Yeah, like what you got going on.
And you might want to answer them DMs when our people get in there. You might meet your husband.
Yeah, well, I'm Letitia Green, Tesha Thickkkk on Instagram, Braids by T and on Facebook, Letitia Green. Come check me out.
Yeah, she's always posting.
I do everything.
Videos
and she can cook like a mom.
I cook.
She cooks. She cater.
Do hair, do parties, whatever you. Bo Jackson over here.
JK, you want to shout out your social media?
Yeah, you can holler at me on Instagram at JKill Beats.
Because he's a producer.
What you do? What do you do?
Super producer.
Beats is the key word, but you need any production, commercials, movies, scores, all of that. I've done it all.
You can actually check some of his music out at the end of this video.
Yeah, there you go. But holla at me.
It's me. Y'all know who I am. I'm Super Facts. Y'all can follow me on Instagram. I am Super Facts. On Facebook, I'm Suge Klein. You know, y'all see it. Big Suge in the crib.
Gang. It's your boy Outlaw, Chicago Outlaw. 10 CHICAGOUTLAW. The same O in Chicago is the same O in Outlaw.
And you always know, life is good.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Episode 2. It's a wrap. Peace.